Good morning, this is Miller's. One moment, please, I'll put you through. Good morning, this is Miller's. One moment, please, I'll put you through.
Hello, Turnbull. Mind if I go for lunch? Oh, good luck this afternoon. Oh, thanks.
Hello, John. Yes, I'm fine. How are you?
Even though the rest of the region will stay the same, the north is going to be split up into 3 areas, with an area manager in charge of it. George?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking about something else.
Yes, I noticed.
No, I've got a sales presentation this afternoon.
Something important.
Could be the biggest deal we've had all year. Fingers crossed.
Brian, a word.
Oh, you want to see me?
Damn right I do. Take a seat. We are in trouble.
I know.
Oh, do you? No, I'm not talking about everyday trouble. I'm talking about real trouble. Our financial advisors have taken a long, hard look at our figures, and they don't like them.
I'm not crazy about them myself, but they must realize the problems.
They don't give a damn about problems. All they're interested in is results. And we've got to get our act together, or else.
Well, thank God we've got that United Metals deal coming up.
Yes, if we get it. Who have you got handling it?
Cooper. George Cooper.
Cooper? Oh, yes, good man.
The best. If anyone can bring this thing home, George can.
He'd better. For all our sakes, he'd better.
Simply by using an integrated circuit.
Good. Well, that seems to solve the problem, all right.
Okay, Ken. Well, Mr. Cooper. George, I think you've got a pretty good grasp of our problems here, and I look forward to seeing your proposal.
Well, thank you very much for giving me so much of your time, Mr. Harper.
You're welcome.
And you, Mr. Stevens. It's a great help to get the factory manager's views.
That's all right. Glad of the chance to air them.
Well, until next week, Mr. Harper.
Until next week.
Mr. Stevens.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Miss Jackson, and thank you so much.
Goodbye, Mr. Cooper.
I'll be phoning you very soon to make another appointment with Mr. Harper, if I may.
Yes, of course.
I'll look forward to seeing you again.
You know, Ken, we don't get to see many George Coopers around.
Yes, I agree. Very bright young man.
Sales representative who takes the trouble to understand our problems instead of just trying to sell us his product.
So, looks like Miller's got the contract then.
Wait a minute. It's a little early for that, isn't it? After all, I haven't seen a proposal yet. But, all things being equal, I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, that's all we need, isn't it? Hey, hang on, Fred. The factory manager's just popped in. Mr. Stevens, it's Fred in the warehouse. So you know we ordered 72 size B pallets from Miller's?
Yes.
Yeah, well, they've sent us size A's. He's doing his top. I mean, he can't use size A's down there. They won't fit in the bays.
Miller's. I was talking to their rep a few minutes ago. I wonder if he's still in the building. Hang on a minute, Fred, will you? Ah, okay, thanks. No, he's left. I think you better ring them.
Hello, dispatch. Can I help you?
Yes, you can. This is United Metals. A few weeks ago, we placed an order for 6 dozen pallets. Now we've just taken delivery. And you sent us size A when, in fact, we ordered size B.
Well, can you hang on? I have to go and get Mr. Whitley, okay? Mr. Whitley!
Pardon?
Hello? Hello, who's that?
Dispatch, yeah?
Ah, now, about these pallets.
Who's that then?
This is United Metals. A few weeks ago, we placed an order for 6 dozen size B pallets.
Well, you should have had the pallets yesterday.
Yes, they arrived today, actually, but that's not the point. The point is they're the wrong size. They're size A, and...
Oh, yeah, hang on just a second, will you?
No, come on, I haven't finished yet.
Having a communications breakdown?
Breakdown is a bloody derailment.
Hello, you there?
Yes, I'm still here.
No. According to our records, you ordered size B.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to tell you.
Well, that's all right then, isn't it?
No, it's very far from right. They're the wrong size. We can't use them.
Size A, you said?
Yes.
And you ordered size B?
Yes.
Oh, dear. It's been a mistake, then.
Yeah, now the thing is, what are you going to do about it?
Do? Oh, well, there's not much we can do. Not right now, not with a holiday coming, you see it.
I'm only asking you to deliver the pallets we ordered.
Well, it isn't that we wouldn't like to help.
Surely.
We wouldn't want to put you in an awkward position. No, I mean, it's just that...
The abominable
last
no
week
man.
we could have dealt with it, you see, but now, well, I'm sorry, absolutely no.
One moment, please. I'll put you through.
Miss Monroe, credit control.
John Garwood here, United Metals Accounts. We've just got your letter threatening to stop our deliveries.
Well, your August account still hasn't been settled, Mr. Garwood. It's now 2 months overdue.
But that's absurd. It was paid on time.
Not according to our records.
But our cheque was cleared through your bank last month.
Oh? I'm sorry, it's not in our records.
Maybe not, but it's in your bank.
Hello, Jennifer.
Good afternoon, Mr. Cooper.
They're nice.
Thank you.
What would we do without you?
Tony, can you spare a moment?
Yeah, what is it?
Oh, thanks. The thing is, I'm going to need your help over the next few days for a customer demonstration, okay?
Come on, we've got a lot going on here, you know. We're very busy.
Naturally, I don't want to get in the way of production.
Of course you don't. This demo, then. What's it you want?
Nothing elaborate, just as long as you're ready to show one or two things.
Pass me that programming.
What program?
The one you got on your end.
Oh,
Tough. Well, we'll have to see what we can do then, won't we?
thanks. We'll do your best.
Hey?
What do you think?
You're welcome. Yes. That certainly seems to cover the main requirements. Just check on this one, though, with our technical people. And then make sure these delivery dates are realistic.
Is there anything else before I go?
No, thank you, no.
All right. Night, Mr. Turnbull. Night, George.
Good night.
Night, Patsy.
Now, what about the demo?
No problem. I've arranged that with Ernie Gower.
Good.
Well, I'll ring Mr. Harper in the morning and get them to come over.
Good night, John.
Ah, Ken, glad I caught you.
You're not chasing expenses this time of day, are you?
No, it's about the people you're thinking of using for the new conveyor system.
Miller's.
This extraordinary lady told me we hadn't paid our August account.
Oh, I'm whacked.
Not a bad day's work, though.
Very good day.
I think we've got a good chance.
It's too soon to count chickens. It won't be our fault if we don't get this one.
We'll be all right.
Come on, I'll buy you a drink.
Oh, there's confidence for you.
Is it all right if I go home now, Mr. Whitley?
Yes, off you go.
Working late?
No, just a few minutes to clear up.
Well, I'm off, because my friend will be waiting. Don't overdo it.
Fancy a pint?
Oh, that's the first sensible suggestion I've had all day.
Well, problems?
Design engineers. The waffle they've been giving me about that new conveyor system.
But it's not right, is it? I mean, it's 6 weeks since Gladys left to marry that fella, and not before time. Nothing fitted her.
There you go. Cheers.
Cheers, Steve.
Anyway, they haven't done a blind thing about replacing her. So no wonder Miller's keeps getting complaints about deliveries, I think. You know, the muddle we're in. And it's going to get worse instead of better, I think. And she sort of... Well, you know what she's like.
It's just not engineeringly sound, that thing. You ask anyone with experience of that Miller variable speed conveyor. You know what they'll say?
Now, what's that?
It's got 2 speeds, that thing. Dead slow and stop.
Oh, really, she said. You know the almighty way she talks. Oh, really? So I said, yes, really, I said. And unless they do something about it, I said there's going to be trouble, because I, for one, am not going to stand for it. We're doing all those girls' work.
But the silly girl was so loud. And since you were talking about Miller's just the other day, she really caught my attention.
Caught your attention? Who, honey?
You see, you haven't been listening to a word I've been saying.
Did you say something about Miller's?
I think Harper will find this very difficult to resist.
Let's hope so. When are they coming? Sooner the better, really.
Let me see what I can arrange. Sales office, Cooper here.
Oh, Mr. Cooper, United Metals are on the line for you.
United Metals. Okay, put them on.
You're through now.
Hello, Mr. Cooper.
Yes, Mr. Harper. I was just about to call you.
No, this is not Harper. This is Ken Stevens, Works Manager, United Metals. I met you in Frank Harper's office yesterday, do you remember?
Yes, of course I remember, Mr. Stevens. How are you?
Well, not in the best of tempers, Mr. Cooper. It seems that your people have made a nonsense over a delivery of some pallets.
I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. Stevens. What seems to be the problem?
We asked you for a delivery of 6 dozen pallets, and we clearly specified size B. Now, you have sent us size A. Now, I was wondering if you could use your influence and bring some pressure to bear.
Yes, let me just get that down. You ordered size A.
Oh, for God's sake, don't you start. No, we asked for size B. You sent us size A, which are about as much use to us as a spare... Well, they're no bloody use at all. Look, my assistant spoke to your people yesterday and explained all this and got no satisfaction. Now, will you please do something?
Yes, of course, Mr. Stevens. I'll do what I can. I'm extremely sorry this has happened. I'll look into it right away.
All right. I mean, you know...
Get me that idiot in dispatch. What's his name? Whitley.
Problems?
Sorry, I blew my...
No.
I believe you wanted Mr. Harper. I'll get you transferred. Hang on.
Mr. Whitley, please. Oh, Whitley's not there.
Where the hell is he? Tell him to call me as soon as he gets back.
Could he call Mr.
Hello,
Cooper as soon as he gets back?
I'm just getting on to...
Mr. Harper's office.
Oh, Miss Jackson. Hello.
Yes?
Oh, hello, Miss Jackson. It's George Cooper here, Miller's Limited. How are you this fine morning?
Oh, I'm very well, Mr. Cooper, and you?
All the better for hearing your voice, Miss Jackson. I wondered, could I speak to Mr. Harper, please?
I'm sorry, Mr. Cooper, he's tied up at the moment, I'm afraid. Can I help you?
Yes, I'm sure you can, Miss Jackson. Our proposals for the new conveyor system are ready. Mr. Turnbull, our sales manager, would like to show them to Mr. Harper. We'd like to invite him over for a demonstration. Sometime today, if possible.
I've got Whitley for you.
I'm afraid he couldn't make today, Mr. Cooper.
Sorry.
His diary's quite full.
I'll have to call you back.
Sorry, what was that, Miss Jackson?
Mr. Harper can't make today.
Tomorrow, then?
No, not tomorrow either, I'm afraid.
Look, you probably don't realize how important this is. We really must speak to Mr. Harper before the weekend.
Oh, dear. This is a very full week. He's out of town all day Friday.
This is just silly. Let me talk to Mr. Harper.
I've told you it wouldn't be of any use.
Yes, I know. You've made your point, Miss Jackson, but I really must speak to Mr. Harper.
I'm in charge of all Mr. Harper's appointments, Mr. Cooper, and sometime next week is the earliest I can suggest.
I'm sure you're doing a grand job, Miss Jackson, but I don't think you have to prove the point by holding up an important deal and wasting everybody's time. So if you'd kindly stop being obstructive and just put me through to Mr. Harper.
Really, I've never been spoken to like this before.
Who is that?
Miller's, Mr. Cooper.
Let me talk to him. This is Frank Harper.
Thank God for that. I thought I'd never get past your dragon of a secretary. Now, Mr. Harper, when are you going to come for a demo and see our proposals? How about later this morning or 4:30 this afternoon?
Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Yeah, Tuesday at 3 o'clock. Take it or leave it. But I think you'll be quite impressed by their engineering, if nothing else.
What do you mean, if nothing else?
I don't know. It's their attitude. Sometimes they're very good people to work with, and sometimes
Sometimes they're not too helpful. I know what you mean, yeah. You know, my assistant calls them the abominable no-men.
Does he?
Still, that salesman of theirs, Cooper, sorted out a problem for me pretty sharpish.
There, you see? Well, I just think we got to try and be very objective.
Good afternoon. Can I help you?
Yes, please. Mr. Turnbull is expecting us. My name is Harper. Frank Harper. This is Mr. Stevens.
Thank you, Mr. Harper. Would you take a seat and I'll tell Mr. Turnbull you're here?
Thank you.
Well, this is it. Now, you're sure everything's in order?
Everything.
Patsy? Patsy? Yeah?
Mr. Turnbull? Mr. Winthrop says he'd like to see you in his office immediately, please.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Scott. I'm a bit tied up at the moment. I'm on my way to a very important meeting.
Barbara,
Just a moment.
see to these, will you? I'm going to R&D.
Yes, but Mr. Turnbull...
Tell Mr. Turnbull to drop whatever he's doing and meet me there.
But Mr. Turnbull...
Tell him I want to see him immediately.
Hello, Miss Scott. Did you get that? Can you explain I'm on my way to meet Mr. Harper?
I'm sorry, Mr. Turnbull. He's already on his way down to R&D. And he expects to see you there at once.
Can't you nip down and see Harper and Stevens first? Just say hello and explain you'll join us later.
May I tell R&D you're on your way, Mr. Turnbull?
All right, Miss Scott. I'll be there. Sorry, George. I'll have to leave it to you. Make my apologies.
Once more into the breach, dear friends, once more. Hello again, Mr. Harper.
Hello there.
Mr. Stevens.
Hello.
Mr. Turnbull's been called away for a few minutes, so I thought we'd begin with the assembly line.
Excuse me, Mr. Cooper. Could you ask your guest to sign the book, please?
Yes, of course.
Thank you. Sales.
Switchboard here. There's a call for a Mr. Stevens.
Oh, he's not here.
I'm putting you through to the sales office.
Hello?
Sales office?
Hello, this is United Metals. I'm trying to get hold of Mr. Stevens, our factory manager. I believe he's with you.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's not here. I'll have you transferred.
Calling.
Could you put this call through to reception? I think Mr. Stevens should be down there with Mr. Cooper.
Hold on, please, caller. I'm transferring you to reception.
Can I help you?
I have an appointment.
Excuse me. Reception, can you hold?
I have an appointment with Mrs. Baxter in the personnel office.
I'll tell you you're here. One moment. Reception.
Yeah, hello. I'm trying to get in touch with Mr. Stevens. I believe he's with you.
Mr. Stevens? Yes, he was here just a minute ago. Oh, no, I'm afraid he's leaving.
Oh, can you catch him?
No, I'm sorry, he's gone.
You don't know where he's going, do you?
Really, one isn't here to run messages.
Hello? Hello? Oh. Come on.
Hello, sales office.
Hello, this is Mr. Sloan again. United Metals. I'm still trying to get hold of Mr. Stevens.
Oh, dear, wasn't he in reception?
He'd gone. Look, I know that he's attending some sort of demonstration given by your department somewhere.
Oh, well, don't worry, Mr. Sloan. I'll track him down for you. What message can I give him?
You tell him we've got a crisis on our hands. Will he call immediately? Yes?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Ah, Patsy, have you done that letter for me? I have to sign it before I go.
Yes, I've nearly finished.
Quick as you can, there's a good girl. I've got an appointment at 4 o'clock.
Okay, okay. Mr. Stevens. Assembly line 273. Oh, wouldn't you know it? Sales office?
Patsy, we still haven't had the figures on that Chatterton deal.
Hold on a minute. I'll have to look it up in the file. Sales office?
What do you want to let that kid handle the machine for? He damn nearly cocked the whole thing up.
Oh, come on. He soon got it right. There was no harm done.
Oh, no, maybe not, but it certainly had me sweating for a couple of minutes. Couldn't somebody more experienced have done it?
I couldn't spare anyone else anyway, not today.
But damn it, these are important customers. There's a big deal at stake here.
And you should have told me that before, shouldn't you?
Well, I think you've seen just about everything. Come in and sit down, and George will present his proposals. Perhaps Patsy would organise some coffee for us.
I think I'll skip the coffee, thanks. I must be getting back to the factory.
Oh,
What's the matter?
I had a message from Mr. Stevens, and I couldn't reach you, Mr. Stevens, and then the phone, and I couldn't get you, and... Oh, I'm sorry.
And what was the message? God knows how much production we've lost this afternoon because of that girl.
Yeah, I know, Kenneth, but what about the demonstration? I thought it was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
No, come on. Let's be objective about it. What did you really think?
Yeah, it's very impressive.
Oh, now what's this?
Oh, God.
What's the matter with you? Back up, will you? Come on, leave off, back up.
Come on!
Miller's.
You just can't win with these people.
Cheer up, Mr. Cooper. It may not happen.
It hasn't.
I don't get you.
The deal with United Metals, it hasn't happened. We lost the contract.
Oh, what a shame. I thought that was in the bag. What went wrong?
I don't know. I just don't know.
I have to go and get Mr. Whitley, okay?
No, I'm sorry. Absolutely, definitely no.
But your August account still hasn't been settled, Mr. Garwood.
Oh, nothing elaborate, Ernie. I know you'll do your best.
It's got 2 speeds, that thing. Dead slow and stop.
So no wonder Millers keep getting complaints about deliveries, I say.
So if you would kindly stop being obstructive and put me through to Mr. Harper.
Tell Mr. Turnbull I want to see him immediately.
Sorry, George. I'll have to leave it to you.
I'm putting you through to the sales office.
Really? One isn't here to run messages.
Don't worry, Mr. Sloane. I'll track him down for you.
I don't know. I just don't know.
Good morning, this is Miller's. One moment, please. I'll put you through. Good morning, Miller's here. One moment, please. I'll put you through. Good morning, this is Miller's.